that a truly diversified portfolio in today's investing environment really needs to invest in alternatives. What used to work, a 60-40 split between private equities and fixed income, no longer works. What I'd like to share with you this afternoon is about a diversifying non-correlated asset class and how we developed a way to generate above average returns in it. What I'm talking about here is consumer receivables. It's an asset class that's often overlooked and often misunderstood. So let me put a face to consumer debt. Consumer debt is non-discriminatory. It doesn't care if you're black, white, male, female. It could be your husband, your wife, your son, your daughter, your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, your grandparents. Consumer debt touches practically everyone here in the United States. The breadth of this market ranges from mortgages to student loans to credit cards to auto loans and payday loans. What I'm going to focus on briefly here this afternoon is consumer credit card debt. So how many of us out here have a credit card? Everybody practically has a credit card. So let me give you a little background. Right now in the United States, there's over $856 billion in outstanding consumer credit. Of that, $839 billion, 98% of it, is credit card debt. 58 million adults, that's 26% of all Americans, admit to not paying their bills by the due date. And about 30 million people are in some phase of the collection cycle right now. And it's these folks who truly understand the meaning of the burden of debt. More than likely, they've experienced one of the top 3 life-changing events that affect personal finance the most: unemployment, divorce, or medical issues within the family. For these folks, it doesn't matter whether the stock market goes up or down on any given day. They're just worried about trying to pay something on that debt that they owe that's hanging over their heads that they're getting phone calls about. As for the customers that we acquire, those who had an A or B credit rating when they were first initially given credit, it's usually not a matter of if they're going to recover. It's usually a matter of when. They just need to be given the opportunity to overcome the situation that caused them not to pay in the first place. They desperately want to recover and regain that status they once had. So you can see this is a large market, and it doesn't take being a big fish in this sea to achieve the returns that our investors are looking for in a fixed income alternative. And we're able to buy these assets at extremely discounted rates, at what we believe is below their intrinsic value. For example, the portfolios that we bought for an average price of 6.3 cents on the dollar. Our average collection is 54 cents on the dollar. But it's an industry reputation that we really make the difference. The industry has a reputation for abusive debt collection practices and aggressive litigation. And I'll be the first one to tell you that this industry can be pretty bad at times. But what we have found is that there's a better way to do business and a better way to treat people. And that's by treating our acquired customers with the dignity and respect that they deserve. And not by using litigation. Our mantra is to be polite, professional, yet persistent. But we take it to another level, truly focusing on a personal economic recovery for our customers. With the agency that we use, we are able to help people with resume writing, help people with job posting, interview coaching, help with government assistance if they need it, or even selling other debts. It's this approach that allows us to proactively focus on positively moving the 2 variables in any asset recovery: a person's inclination to pay and their ability to pay. It's the 2 variables the rest of the industry either ignores and waits for something to happen or negatively impacts. But when we're able to help someone find a job or find a better paying job, we just increase their ability to pay us, while at the same time increasing their inclination to pay us. And it's this approach that allows us to become a preferred buyer from the creditors we purchase from. We're able to offer brand protection. The banks who sell their customers to us know that they're not going to be sued and abused and may become customers again of theirs in the future. And it's this approach that we believe allows us to collect more over time while being socially responsible and providing a positive social impact. You've heard in real estate, it's all about location, location, location. In consumer receivables, it's all about approach, approach, approach. We're in this industry because we saw two opportunities. The first opportunity is financial. This is not a charity. We're in this to make money. But the second opportunity was also a social one. A true opportunity to do well by doing good. Now, any alternative needs to be a non-correlated portfolio diversified to truly build alpha in an investment portfolio. And I invite you, if you have any questions, to reach out to me, either here at the conference or afterwards. So thank you very much for your time and attention. I'll turn that back to Andrew.
Thank you, Ken. Okay, so we're going to move over to 5-star lending. Ready to go?